Hello, everyone. I am back. Sorry for that long wait. I had a lot of thinking in my personal life to do, so yeah. And also was thinking about E3 2015 overall, and just trying to review every material at least and all that kind of stuff. And here's a review, finally, for those who were waiting. This was a very interesting E3, actually. A lot of surprises, a lot of just vaporwares actually becoming, no longer vaporwares and all that kind of stuff. And what I'm going to review first are, I'm thinking, the third-party conferences, starting with Bethesda. Yeah, they impressed me. Doom looks really interesting. Um, I don't know about the Elder Scrolls Online. That kind of looks a little bit generic or something, or mediocre. They announced a Dishonored 2, which I still have to see more gameplay because that trailer was CGI, but we'll see. And Fallout 4 really just caught my attention, and the open world and all that kind of stuff, and all that stuff. I wish it would be on Wii U. If Sorry for waiting. Just wait a little more, and because I got some stuff in the background to do, or there's sound in the background. So yeah. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really don't want any uh, personal matters in the background to kind of really disturb this whole thing. But continue on from this being Wii U. Yeah, I'm not going to discuss about Nintendo until probably the last maybe. So their conference was a surprise, and that kickstarted E3 in a good spot. Now Microsoft, or what am I saying? I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna start with the. Actually, change my mind. I'm gonna do it in order in what the conferences were. So next was Microsoft, and thinking about it for Microsoft, it was a little underwhelming coming from Bethesda to Microsoft, just because Bethesda showed nothing but games except for probably what Elder Scrolls Online, but really, I mean, the whole backwards compatibility thing and all that kind of stuff, and the rear replay and stuff, they were nice and all, but really they should have showed Crackdown, Scalebound, and Quantum Break. They shouldn't have just waited till Gamescom, honestly. And you'll see later on that when I talk about Sony, they really just yeah. Which I'll talk about my impressions about Sony later on in this video. Um, That Ryoko game looks interesting, but once again, I need to see more, and that's supposedly coming out next year in spring. So I don't know. That's not going to give me a purchase for Xbox One. And since I did say in my prediction that I expected Microsoft to show me what all of their studios have, they didn't show it. They really just showed the usual stuff, like third party or exclusives made by third-party developers or private developers, and that really was disappointing. And Rare's game, beyond boring but not interesting enough to warrant a purchase. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like a small title, sort of. So really, I don't know. I know I'm not getting Xbox One pretty soon. I might just get a PC, and who knows if Microsoft's going to move on to Windows 10 though after this E3. So who knows? We're starting to see it with like Gears of War Ultimate Edition and Killer Instinct, but that's about it. Oh yeah, they showed Gears of War 4, but once again, mediocre gameplay. Tomb Raider looked kind of nice at the end, at least. Halo 5, once again, boring, well, not really boring, but just once again, not really generic and really just, yeah, I'm not interested really too much. Their conference was okay. They showed what they needed to show, which is the games and stuff. I mean, the HoloLens took probably quite some time, and they did show third-party multiplats that we did not want to see. Again, I mean, 4 I'm like, okay, you can announce mods and stuff, but and the Division and stuff. I mean, look, we have Ubisoft's conference to look at for that, so why show it? And I mean, that was it. I think EA's was next. I guess I skipped it. I mean, they showed Unravel, maybe some gameplay, I think, and that seems like it's gonna be something interesting. I kind of need to see more of that, maybe. But they showed a lot of sports. I mean, I was kind of a little bit interested in Need for Speed, but they just showed a lot of sports and stuff, and I'm like thinking, oh my goodness. And I know, the last part with I think, what was it, Star Wars Battlefront? Oh, that looked interesting. I mean, I would kind of want to play it, but once again, with the content in there, I'm not so sure. Like I said, but it really looks kind of good. Ubisoft definitely just, not as good as Bethesda's, but definitely kind of took me a little bit by surprise. I thought their conference was going to be worse. I thought EA's was going to be a lot worse too, but it seemed like they were at least a little bit better. They showed 3 Tom Clancy games. They showed the Division gameplay. Yeah, the graphics got downgraded. I'm actually I'm actually worried that game is gonna receive kind of the similar treatment like Watch Dogs. They showed Rainbow Six. It was alright. I mean, not really anything too special. I kind of need to see more, but that game kind of caught my interest though. So, and then they announced, I think, the next Ghost Recon game. I think it was called Ghost Recon Wasteland or something like that. I might get that name wrong, but yeah. And it's supposedly open world and stuff, and yeah, I'm interested. And they showed some gameplay too, so but I mean, these conferences are really kind of just, convincing me to get a PC to play all the teams instead of Microsoft giving me a reason to get their console. I mean, they're giving me more reason to get the Windows 10 PC actually. So it's kind of sad. For Microsoft with the Xbox at least. Now we got Sony. Sony was a surprise. Sony really surprised me. I actually was like hyped really hard. Like the Last Guardian showed up. I was hyped for that. Horizon showed up. I was even more hyped. And yeah, it was just hype everywhere. Even though they showed some third party, multiplats, still they didn't take too long. They only took like 5 minutes or something like that, around there, 10 minutes. Wasn't really too long. The only, not so good part, the negative of this E3 was not only the hiccup with the Uncharted demo, but the them just showing, oh yeah, Disney Infinity and stuff, and Star Wars and content and Destiny and I mean Call of Duty was kind of fine if you're just gonna promote it, but like yeah, yeah, I didn't like that though. That didn't take too long, so that was good. What else? Oh yeah, they showed Shenmue, even though it was a Kickstarter. Um, I'm hearing some controversial like opinions from some guys I know and stuff. um, what do I have to say? I mean, Sony is having money issues, even though I don't even know if they're paying Activision for the DLCs for Call of Duty to land for some PlayStation, or it's just that Activision just saw, the sales for the Xbox One, and it's not really as good as PlayStation, so they just moved to PlayStation because it's going to sell more, and they know that, they're gonna they know it'd be pointless to go to Xbox when they could go to PlayStation and get a lot more sales, I think, or something like that. I guess or something like that. I mean, Sony's helping out with the marketing and stuff. I mean, it's kind of similar to Bayonetta, I think, or not. I'm not really sure if Nintendo funded the project or just Nintendo marketed the whole game and stuff, and just Platinum Games actually developed the whole game. And same thing here, Sony just published and just market and all that kind of stuff. Well, I don't even know. I forgot what the developers for Shenmue are. I think it was YNet or something like that. Yeah, that the developers are just gonna make the games. Only those developers. They showed Final Fantasy VII remake. They said first on PlayStation. Um, so we know it's probably gonna come to PC, maybe. People are gonna say it's going to Xbox One also eventually. I kind of don't think so because they did say that they're going to give the hardware a boost or take advantage of the hardware. So really, if it's going to take advantage of PS4 hardware, there's a chance that's not going to come to Xbox One. There's a chance that that might not even be possible on Xbox One. And what else? Oh yeah, what about Final Fantasy? Same premise. Really interested. Um, you know, more reason to get a PS4. Yeah, for the future, for a future investment. They said play first on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, but um, I mean, like I said, same story with Final Fantasy VII Remake. They're just going to take it. I think they're taking advantage of PlayStation 4 hardware, so that might not even be on Xbox One. And let's kind of admit that Xbox One sales for those type of games are really just sad. Like they don't sell well. So, but it might just go to PC. I might get it on a PlayStation 4 just because I prefer to play, JRPGs on a console. But we'll see. um, that was it. They did show some multiplats like Hitman and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Um, I think that was. Oh yeah, the Uncharted 4 demo. It was good. It was interesting and stuff. They're gonna show the extended one today. I think around 2 p.m. So yeah, Sony conference. Good, very good. Give me more reasons to get a PlayStation 4. Now for Nintendo, which I was hyped. All of us Nintendo fans were hyped, but we were all let down, and we were kind of in a hard place, and all that kind of stuff. And I right now, I could barely play my Wii U because it had digital event because of what they just did, because of how they presented it. Um, until I hope they get a Nintendo Direct and just show us all, Wii U games and stuff. And for my reasons on the NX just coming out, the successor to the Wii U so soon. I think I'll make a video soon about that and how. Not really how it's a bad idea. You'll find out soon. about that. What else? I mean, they showed the digital event. They showed 3DS stuff. They showed 3DS, 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 which once again, I'm not really too interested. Once again, all right, please, focus on the Wii U, focus on your home console. That's your main market, pretty much. I mean, sure, you're selling more on the 3DS, but you're supposed to represent the competition. You're supposed to. I mean, you really kind of Nintendo really has to kind of just stop putting the Wii U in the backside, because and this goes with the whole competition thing. If Microsoft leaves, which they could possibly leave, I mean, it's going to feel sad for all those Xbox fans, but just looking at them, they're not doing what they're really supposed to, and that's just a shame. I mean, they did some nice things, but they're really not doing what they're supposed to try to keep their console, from going away, or from Xbox going away. And yeah, I mean, there was some things that actually saved the conference, like the Shin Megami Tensei trailer, the introduction and stuff. Shin Megami Tensei, crossover, Fire Emblem. Yeah, that was actually interesting. Even though they should have, yeah, just presenting and stuff. Yeah, you could tell they just did this last minute or something like that and didn't even check. Because I really didn't see any subtitles. Like, lucky for me, I actually watch enough animes to kind of understand what the characters are saying, but some people are not going to understand that. And this is supposed to be at E3 in America. And you can expect not many people are just going to understand Japanese a lot. So, yeah. I mean, it shows Star Fox. I mean, it looked alright. I really am not too interested in that game, sadly. They showed Xenoblade Chronicles X, which once again they did not show, and they delayed it to December. Oh, great. I don't know why they did that. I hope they just push it back to somewhere to like October or September, because that really just, oh my goodness. I mean, that's what the last game came out in April, which is the 4th, I'm guessing, right? Right. So we're waiting basically 8 months, half a year to see this translated. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, that's really just about it. I think I'll just go over with the overall E3. I'm going over the press conferences and events right now. After I'm done doing that, I'm actually going to go with the whole overall E3 and just kind of say how each company showed more gameplay, and I think and probably the IGN booth and probably other media booths and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, really, really just. I feel kind of. I'm recovering from it right now, but trust me, that was not good. Square Enix, definitely better. Even though they showed a bunch of concepts and stuff, and not really any gameplay yet. I mean, they showed Just Cause. Once again, I'm interested. They didn't really show too much Deus Ex. They did show it on the PC Game Show, which I think I might cover that in this video too. They showed that. They showed Kingdom Hearts gameplay. So people thought that was going to be vaporware. It actually is not going to be that way. So congratulations for them. Kingdom Hearts 3. What else? I'm trying to. They showed Star Ocean gameplay, which once again I'm interested in. They showed Dragon Quest Heroes. I mean, I don't know if I already kind of saw more gameplay of it, but if we didn't, good for them. And I mean, this conference was kind of like another Sony conference. I mean, you saw more games going to PlayStation. Like Nier 2 and what else? Star Ocean in the West, at least. Star Ocean 5. That was it, honestly. They really didn't show. I mean, they showed Hitman gameplay, which once again, but it's coming out this year in digital, so I don't know if this is gonna actually be a shorter title. So yeah. Sadly not on Wii U. Man, I wish all these games that I was interested in is on Wii U, and I wish Nintendo should just stop trying to be so stubborn and actually get these multiple on Wii U. Unless they have something on their sleeves, like third-party collaborations, unannounced games with third parties. That was it. PC gaming show. They showed more gameplay. They showed a little more graphical. You know, they showed a little more lighting and stuff for like graphical enhancements, like lighting and stuff. For I think Deus Ex only. They showed gameplay. They showed enough. I think they showed by 20 or 15 minutes. I kind of forgot. Yeah, that show was kind of a little bit boring, but it was what PC gamers kind of expected. RPG strategy, not really MMOs. I'm sorry. Not really necessarily RPGs. MMOs. What else? Strategy games and all that kind of stuff. That's what normally PC gamers normally play. Not really the console-like games they expect. So yeah. I mean, if you were a console gamer, yeah, I would understand you would kind of be a little bit bored. I was kind of a little bit bored too for that, gaming show. So yeah. And that was it for the press conferences. Now for the overall E3, like the Treehouse, Nintendo Treehouse, and the overall gameplay and stuff, and and each booths and stuff. Nintendo had the most. The Treehouse was actually pretty good. And like they showed it like 40 minutes of Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Island gameplay, which was good. I gotta wonder if they saw that bad E3 and was like, oh no, we gotta please the fans, so we're gonna give them a lot of gameplay for these type of games. Which I could kind of understand, I guess. Bethesda, I don't remember if they showed more gameplay. I don't think they did. Microsoft, they showed more Tomb Raider. That was all they. I mean, and Halo 5 for Warzone and stuff, but that was about it. And they weren't like 20 or 40 minutes really. They were like around 5 or 10 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever. EA, I don't think they showed more. Ubisoft, I think they showed more for The Division, but it was like 7 minutes once again. So really, yeah, and not only that, but Nintendo Treehouse, instead of showing more gameplay, they also give us more information about the games themselves. So really, yeah. What else? I mean, I'm trying to. Sony, I don't think they showed more gameplay. Really, I don't think so. No, they really didn't show more gameplay. I mean, they gave us, more more information about the upcoming games that they had, like Horizon Zero Dawn and stuff. But that was it. Square Enix, Square Enix. I don't think they really showed more gameplay, really, that much. I mean, they showed us Deus Ex. I think it was like, I forgot how many minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, or something like that. I think only Bethesda in the press conference itself, and Square Enix kind of showed, like a lot more gameplay. Second to Nintendo. Nintendo was the one that actually had most of the gameplay, up to 40 minutes. For Shin Megami Tensei and another, and maybe one more title that I think I was interested in, but I forgot the name of it. I think that was it. Sad for Nintendo, even though their Nintendo Treehouse partially made up for it. I'll just say. I'm obviously not going to give them a pass, but I will just kind of. I'm just going to give a grade overall for not only their press conferences, but their, I guess, presence, showing gameplay in each booths and stuff and all that kind of stuff. Now for Bethesda, they showed gameplay. They showed a lot of gameplay. I'm not gonna say the rankings till I just kind of, I'll just say generally where they are. Bethesda, I think, is in the top um, of the rankings because of gameplay and stuff. Microsoft, I think they're in the middle. Not really bad, but not really that much great either. Um, EA, definitely low because that was a boring show and stuff, and they really didn't show more gameplay. So really, yeah, I don't think they did. I checked, they didn't. Supposedly, Ubisoft above Microsoft. Yeah, like I did say, I would give general rankings, but if you know the um if the conference I just said was actually better than the conference that I've talked about previously, I'll just say it went above it. So yeah, you got Ubisoft above it. Um, I think it showed more Assassin's Creed and stuff. I mean, I think majority of the show was probably 3 Tom Clancy games. I think, and that was it. I mean, they show gameplay, I guess. I mean, they showed more gameplay. What am I saying? Yeah, I am getting back to YouTube, and I'm kind of missing out. What else? Um, Sony. They are in the top, as you know. Caught me, the most surprised, I think, above Bethesda. So they're number one, I think, as you already know. Nintendo. They if it was just press conferences only, yeah, they would be the worst. But since I'm grading them overall and just showing gameplay and stuff, I'm gonna give it in the lower middle. They're not gonna go above Microsoft, but they are gonna go above all the lower ones. Square Enix, not bad, but didn't really show more and more gameplay. So they're above EA, I think. I think they're above EA. So, and the PC gaming show, they showed, I think, more games, more PC games, but I think a lot of them kind of weren't new, really. I mean, there were announcements of more console games going to PC, but yeah, that was really just about it. So that goes, I think it goes above EA's probably, maybe. So we got Sony in first place. We got Bethesda in second place. We got Ubisoft in third place. We got Microsoft in fourth place. We got Nintendo in fifth place. We got what else? Square Enix in sixth place. Yeah. EA in seventh place, and we got the PC Gaming Show. Or actually, what am I saying? Seventh place for the PC Gaming Show, and eighth place for EA. Just grading overall their presence at game and showing gameplay and stuff. And whatever, like the boots or the Nintendo or Nintendo Treehouse and stuff. Yeah. I wonder if I missed any. I think I went over Bethesda. I think I went over Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, Sony, Nintendo, Square Enix. Yeah, that's it. That's really just it. Thanks for listening. To what I have to say about E3, and that's about it. I don't know if the news is. I don't know if there's going to be more news, in the summer release. But if there is going to be more news, I think you can expect me to make more videos than before. It's the summer. I think I'm free right now pretty much. So until I make the next video, see me in the future.